Hi, this is Brian Bartlett, the Relocation Program Manager here at Fort Riley, Kansas, home of the Big Red One. Hey, we're coming to you today live from the Child and Youth Services here at Fort Riley, where it is one of the most requested questions we get from any of the spouses or families that are coming to Fort Riley. It's all about Child and Youth Services. We also get housing and transportation as well, but we're going to talk about Child and Youth Services today. When you come to Fort Riley, Child and Youth Services is up on the hill. It's on Normandy Drive, and it's at building 6620. So you can't miss it. And when you come up here, if you're driving on Normandy, you'll see the wonderful, beautiful playground back in our back. You'll see the cars parked out in the parking lot here. You can't miss the place. And it's right behind the 24-hour shopette, which is off in the distance. The 24-hour shopette has our military clothing sales. It has a furniture store in it. It also has a little convenience store. So again, something for you to do. If you come in here, go into the 24-hour shopette. Also, right behind us here is the 1st Brigade barracks. So if you're here trying to figure out where we're sitting at, there's your 3 points of contact. Now, we are right in the heart of moving season, which means there's a lot of moving pieces going on for families coming in and out of Fort Riley. Transportation is one of the biggest things of all. So if you're concerned about your transportation, if you're concerned about getting here and bringing your stuff here and how you're going to do it, contact the transportation office here on Fort Riley. Their phone number is 785-239-6683. If you're going to move yourself, contact them at 785-239-6601, and they will talk you through that whole process and how it works. And especially for you brand new to the Army families, contact them before you even think about coming here so they can talk you through how it's going to work for you. Okay, and also our linen closet. Once you do arrive here, and you don't have your furniture yet, our linen closet is for you. We have a ton of stuff in there. It is probably one of the best in the entire Army. I'd be willing to challenge anybody out there to that one. We spent a lot of money with Army Community Service on building this linen closet for you guys. But it's not a furniture store. So if you're coming here, don't expect to get a couch or some big queen size or king size bed. We have some twin beds, mattresses, and we also have heavy-duty double-wide Army type cots to sleep on. We have chairs, we have tables, but that's about the limit of our furniture. All right. Besides that, we have pots, pans, dishes, plates, pretty much anything in the world electric that you might need in the kitchen, as far as like blenders and microwaves. It's all there. We do not carry bedding. We do not carry linens. You don't want us to. Ooh. Okay. If you have to do that stuff, they have the thrift store here that you can go purchase those things. They clean them. It's good to go there, and the money comes back into the installation. Or you can go to Goodwill. Goodwill will take all that stuff as well, and you can get the stuff from Goodwill, but not from us. All right, we just cannot do that because of the effects of it. Now, because of all the questions we get all the time about CYS, last night at our social we have every week, the social is for all people coming to Fort Riley or leaving Fort Riley. It's a free dinner if nothing else. But we always have about 70 to 80 people show up every week who have a lot of questions. And last night we met Zio Reyes, I believe, is that right? Who is here today. She had a lot of questions last night about her daughter and about getting her daughter enrolled into CYS. Well, I knew today we were going to do the video at CYS, so I asked her to join us and just let the subject matter experts answer all her questions versus me trying to do it for them. So, Zio, are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
So, what questions are you going to have to ask these guys before we get in there?
So I'm wondering exactly how to enroll her. She's 4 years old, and then what kind of activities they offer here. And then my husband is also wanting to coach.
I think the coach was going to stump them a little bit. Let's go find out. Okay, thank you. Now, look here. On social media, we've been seeing a whole bunch out there about ticks and spiders and all that kind of stuff. And families and spouses are all really concerned about that here in Fort Riley. You're in Kansas, for goodness sakes. Corvus does not let us have chickens. If we had chickens, they would eat the ticks and the spiders. We wouldn't have a problem. But we can't have chickens. So, call the exterminators. The Corvus has great exterminators, or if you're off post, you can get your own. But hey, look, you're in Kansas, and that's part of this being here. Now, we're inside a very beautiful facility here at Child and Youth Services, and I'm going to turn it over to the great staff here to tell you all they have to offer you. But when you first come in, You're going to meet Mr. Mike. Mark. All right, then.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Greathouse. I'm the Program Operations Specialist for Child and Youth Services. Welcome to Child and Youth Services. This is Building 6620, our main building. And I understand you have some questions about programs and services today, so you are definitely in the right place. Building 6620 houses our main office, our administrative offices, our school liaison officer, our youth sports program, our family child care program, and our parent central office. And so if you are interested in what we have to offer as far as child development services or youth recreation, Parent Central is definitely the place to be. So I am going to introduce you to Amelia Knapp, who is our Outreach Services Director, and she can talk to you a little bit more about programs and services and how you get started.
So we should be able to answer all her questions as well?
Yes.
Okay, great.
All right, and this is Amelia Knapp, who is our Outreach Services Director.
So I hear you're new to Fort Riley, so welcome. Come on into Parent Central, all right?
Are you ready?
So go ahead and ask me what questions you have.
So my daughter is 4 years old, and I want to know how to register her, what kind of activities you guys here, and then my husband also wants to coach.
All right, great questions. Well, again, welcome to Fort Riley. So registration with Child and Youth Services is a free yearly process. And so a couple of things that you definitely need to bring in when you register with us is shot records for any child that is not attending a public school. And then we need to know the names and phone numbers of 2 emergency contacts. And so they have to be in a 50-mile radius of Fort Riley. And since you're new, we would recommend maybe somebody in your spouse's command, maybe a neighbor, a chaplain. And then once you get registered, you can change those emergency contacts at any time after you've started using our services and get to know more people. So a little bit about services for our 4-year-old. As Ms. Cheryl was saying, yes, we have childcare, but we also have other great services such as our Parents' Night Out. So it's a Saturday evening childcare option. And so it's held once a month. We also have a special event that's FRG childcare, and so you don't have to use it just related to FRG. It's just a Tuesday evening once a month that you could utilize childcare. We also have a Skies program, and it's just instructional classes, anything from swimming to horseback riding to gymnastics, martial arts. We have a wide range of classes that would be great for your 4-year-old. We also have a youth sports department, and I'd like to introduce you to Miss Brittany, who's our youth sports assistant director, and she can assist further with those questions.
So I have one question for you real quick, though,
Yes,
about the
sir.
horseback riding. They actually instruct horseback riding for children?
Yes, so the class is considered a workshop, so they are going to learn how to care and interact with a horse, and then it concludes with being able to actually ride a horse.
And that's done on Fort Riley?
It's done locally
Local,
at our
okay.
instructor's farm. Yes, sir.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, so I know you had some questions for your 4-year-old. As far as sports go, we do have a Start Smart program. That's a parent and child class. So you and either you or your husband will be participating with your child. So we offer that basketball, soccer. We do a skill development, so we kind of cram 3 sports into 6 weeks. We also do t-ball. So like I said, one night a week for 45 minutes, and then it's just you and your child interacting and learning a sport together. But when does your child turn 5?
This July.
Okay, so she starts kindergarten then. We do offer team sports, and I know you said your husband was interested in coaching, so that would be more into our team sports area. We offer team sports in soccer, flag football, volleyball, cheerleading, basketball, indoor soccer, and then baseball and softball. So that would be we start with kindergarten and we work our way up through the middle school ages. So that would be where we would definitely need a volunteer for that. We always need volunteers for all of our team sports, and I can get you that paperwork for your husband.
All right. So, you think you got all your questions answered?
Yeah, I got a lot of information.
All right, better to hear it from the subject matter experts and hear it secondhand from us. So I'm so glad that he was able to come out today and he was able to get the answers to your questions. All right. So keep the questions coming in on Facebook. We love them. We hear them from the families all the time, and we'll be able to answer them either directly or on this show. A lot of them's always been about CYS, just like we had today. Join us next week, where we're going to be with our off-post housing division here at Fort Riley, who is going to tell you all about when you come here and you're looking for off-post housing, whether it be renting, leasing, or actually purchasing a home. Again, you can get all the information answered right there or you can call them at 785-226-7858, and they will be able to answer all your questions. Do it ahead of time, and please do not get a lease or a rent or purchase a home before you get here sight unseen. That is absolutely crazy. All right, and they'll tell you the same thing. So, I want to throw a real quick shout out. First of all, thanks CYS for having us here today and for doing this. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for coming in.
All right, and thank you, Ms. Zio, for coming out and helping us out. Throw a real quick shout out to all our first responders here at Fort Riley that keep Fort Riley a great place to live, train, deploy from, and come home to, where there is no mission too difficult or no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
Service always.